36 harvesters, sorry. We see Vikings from Windows. I'm not sure if he knows. Okay, he knows they're Colossi, so that's good. However, he didn't really scan. He doesn't know the exact unit composition of his opponent, so he doesn't know if there's one Colossus or if there's 5 Colossi. Now, if there's 5 Colossi, getting a load of Vikings, good. But if there's only one, that means your opponent, rather Clicker, will have more of other units, so those Vikings won't be quite as useful. Sure, they'll snipe that one Colossus, but you know, your ground army will be much weaker, and I still don't know if he still hasn't sent that observer. Look, he really should have sent that observer in way earlier, and now even if he tries, there are loads of turrets, so he won't really be able to see him a lot. Now we do see Psystorm going down, still working on his expansion, getting a lot of gas, that's good. He should still put down a couple of more gateways, getting that +1. Now, like I was saying, his unit composition is actually... he should have maybe... he has decent amount of zealots, but he should have a couple more immortals, because he's getting those another colossus. But like I was saying, Windows has those Vikings. Those Vikings will be can easily snipe those colossi, especially if not microed properly the colossi that is. However, Windows has a lot of siege tanks. Immortals are very good against siege tanks. Now, as I was saying, this expansion can be defended easily by siege tanks being placed here, especially if you control this watchtower. I mean, no reason why he got that planetary fortress. Now we see a drop, some harassment going down. However, most of I think one Colossus was sniped there, but no, I don't think there was a Colossus snipe. And those Vikings died off, but there was a lot of damage done. However, he did pull out his probes to save them. That's very good. However, he should be looking to get another expansion, because he's mined on his main. He should probably be getting this expansion. I think he will. And the same goes for Windows. Now he's building this kind of fancy wall off to protect his planetary fortress, but really you have your tanks to do this. There's a gap here. There's a ramp. It's not too narrow, but still it's protectable. Then you have your army. You have there's no reason why he got that a planetary fortress. Still no, the players really aren't abusing these backdoor rocks to the bases yet. They are cross position. I think this is a 4-player map with the other two, with the other two positions being here and here. More gateways being produced, that's good. He needs to be getting more upgrades though. Getting them now. Khaderan Amulet gonna be finishing, so he will be getting those High Templars. He already has 3. Still no Immortals as of yet. He's not really producing anything out of his robotics facility. He should definitely, the reason why he's low on minerals is because he doesn't have an expansion. Now, as I was saying, he should be getting also a unit out of his robotics facility, because they're good. Either Colossi or Immortals in this case, I think would be a much better choice, because Windows has such a marauder and siege tank heavy army, and now I don't understand why he's getting this expansion. Like this is hard to defend, very hard to defend. You have an expansion right here, and now he's putting this one not here. No, this is also easy to defend. No, he's putting it here. Now, I'm sorry, but in order for him to get to his own expansion to defend it, he has to break down these rocks and then go to it, whilst his opponent Clicker can just oh look, a free expansion, I'm gonna snipe, and that's pretty much it. So really, I don't see why he didn't get this expansion and this expansion. Sure, double expanding, good. You know, there's no action going on as of yet. There's some scouting, but why would you get these expansions? And now he's going really Viking heavy without really scouting his opponent's unit composition. There are quite a few stalkers that can kill those Vikings easily. 3 Colossi, not a really high number, especially in this minute of the game. However, I think this will work in Clicker's favor because of that such high Viking number. We see some upgrades being thrown down for Windows, and another robotics being finished just about now for Clicker. No level 2 upgrades. Thermal Lance upgrade finished. No snipe on the Colossi. There were some storms going down there. What else? No blink as of yet. He can really, I think, afford it. He should be getting more workers though, because this is not saturated at all. I mean, sure, it's saturated a bit, but you can get like 24 workers on these mineral patches to fully saturate it. And if we look at here, also not fully saturated, so really he should be constantly making workers. We see 4 starports going down and a fusion core. Sure, this means battle cruisers, but why didn't he just get those starports here? Like, his opponent can't scout that, especially even with observers, because he has these turrets. And now when he starts moving out with this quite large Protoss army, and now he does have a couple more immortals. If we look at the supply discrepancy, now Windows is behind because of those poor decisions he made and that multitasking. And now look, this is just a free expansion, like a free kill for Clicker. These immortals, like, there's no way he's gonna be able to save this. He really should be side storming more quicker and more effectively, but still he suffered some losses. But if you look at the units lost tab, he's still definitely further ahead. We see some battle cruisers. Now again, he got 4 starports. Now battle cruisers are very, very expensive, 400, 300. Now unless you have like 5 bases that are running, you can't afford 4 starports to make battle cruisers. I mean, Banshees would have been actually decent in this, because the only thing he has are stalkers, and he doesn't have that many observers. He in fact has 1 observer that's up there, so Banshees with Cloak would have been devastating to this army, I think. But no, he gets battle cruisers, and now will he push in, or I think he's gonna back out. Like I said, look at this, like, so abusable by Terran. Even like here, and if you're playing, for example, okay, this is gonna get taken out. Like I was saying, no point of getting expansion you can't defend. So even if you're playing, for example, you start here and the Terran starts here, and then you go for this expansion, the Terran can just place siege tanks here and just like shell your second expansion. So I don't know if this is an official Blizzard ladder map, or if this is a custom game map or IC Cup map or anything like that, but definitely I think it favors Terran a lot, especially with those siege tanks. Now he's gonna go for some drops with Marauders. Those can be quite effective indeed, because they can just snipe units so fast with Stim. However, he's behind. He has very low income because he has loads of, well, he has like 40 workers and only 1 base. And that's what I was saying. Why didn't he just go this base and this base? He would have just been mining off them a lot sooner, and then maybe he could have gone for starports, battle cruisers. Now those drops did get taken out by that High Templar. I know I missed it, sorry about that, but very good awareness by Clicker, and he used that feedback on those full medivacs, killed pretty much all of them. Only 2 Marauders were dropped. Sorry about missing that, but I'm trying to really focus on what the players are doing right and what they're doing wrong in the big picture. And again, with that, I really don't see why he's like focusing so hard on that special expansion. There's one here, right outside your base, easily defendable. This one he's only getting now, that because he's completely mined out in his natural expansion. But now, also quite bad siege tank positioning here to defend this expansion. If you had if he had them spread out, but even if he had them though, he has that observer here. So Windows really had the big advantage in the early game because Clicker's timings at the beginning weren't so good, but he didn't use that advantage to its full potential. He really should have won that game, but one mistake leading to another, not macroing well enough, not multitasking, making bad decisions, I have to say, means it's gonna pretty much cost him the game. And now he has a whole load of workers that can get sniped. Come on, move, Colossi, snipe, kill. God damn it. He maybe should have taken one Zealot and seen how far the range of those siege tanks were, so he could place his units as close to the ledge as possible. And he had the observer to see when they're moving out. And now he sees that they're moving out. He sees this. He should be moving in. Come on, multitask. Let's look at the APM. 65. That's decent, but now move in. No, bad position. Yes, good. So this is good by Clicker. Although he should be moving in with his Immortals as well. Although he sees that he really doesn't need to. He needs a few more Zealots, I think. He has loads of Stalkers, still no Blink, being upgraded now. Weapons 2, armor 1. He could have gone a second Forge, especially now that he's getting more and more bases. But I think this game is pretty much over, and there's nothing Windows can do. Like I said, he had the advantage, but he just made some decisions that I don't quite agree with, and that's why he will lose this game. Very good. Oh, sorry about that. Very good play by Clicker, though. Very good comeback. Even when he was being dropped, he was paying attention. He would pull his probes off. When the medevac dropped, like I said, I'm sorry I missed it, but he was very aware. He took that one single High Templar, feedbacked those medevacs, killing the units inside and killing the medevacs. Very good game sense on moving in when those siege tanks were in a very bad position. He was really no rush. I know I was saying come on, move in and stuff like that, but he was way far ahead at that point of the game, so really he could have done anything. And that's it for this game. I think I have one more replay to cast. That's gonna be done probably maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, something like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Of course, post some feedback as always, either on the thread on the forums or on this video or any other YouTube video I post. And that's it.